Hello, my name is Nils Fritsch and welcome to my video about longboarding. Longboarding belongs to the sport skating, just like rollerblading or skateboarding. Even though skateboarding and longboarding are often confused to be the same thing, they're actually quite different. Skateboarding is about doing tricks, jumping up and going in the park, while longboarding is going from place A to place B and the joy of riding on the board on the way. That is why longboards are heavier and bigger, so that you're more comfortable standing on it and going higher speeds. The story is that longboarding originated in California in 1971 when the surfer called Tom Sims was bothered with the fact that he couldn't surf in the winter when there were no waves. So what he did is he took one of his old surfboards, put trucks on them and wheels, and just rode his surfboard in the streets. There are different kind of longboards for different kind of longboarding. Whatever suits you is for you to find out. The most basic is cruising. Cruising you can do with any kind of longboard because it's just riding. It's just simply having fun on the board. What goes together very well with cruising is carving, which is when you go back and forth almost like slaloming to gain or maintaining speed. This is what people do when they're on a horizontal road and they don't bother pushing and there's no hill for them to gain speed. They just carve and they only have to push once and they can go a great distance. If you're more into the action-packed and adrenaline kicks, then you should go downhill. Downhill is just going on the board, finding a nice hill and bombing it. Downhill is very fast and very fun. The closest you can get to skateboarding with longboarding is freestyling. Freestyling is basically like doing tricks but on a longboard. The difference between it and skateboarding is that you still have a longboard. You can still go higher speeds, you're more comfortable standing on it, and the board is heavier, so sometimes getting the board as high as a skateboard can be a little bit tricky, but I'm sure you'll find out how to do it. Similar to freestyling, there is dancing. Dancing isn't doing tricks with the board, but on the board. You are dancing on the board. This will boost your balance a great deal because often you'll be on the board only with one foot. Then there is sliding, which is just like drifting with a car, but on a longboard. For this you will need to be going at a little bit faster pace, and you'll be needing a little bit harder wheels. There are two kinds of sliding. There is a stand-up slide and a hands-down slide. For the hands-down slide, just like the name says, you put one or both your hands on the asphalt, on the street, just for better balance. While the stand-up slide, you're just standing up. Slides can be used to slow down or stop completely. It's important to stay safe. Always wear a helmet, elbow protection, and knee pads. And preferably also something for your wrists, knuckles, and hands, like a sliding glove. Now all I can say is, go outside, experiment, see what suits you the best, and have fun, and go longboard.